you like to buy a pink link? Every dollar donated goes to breast cancer research.
Well, tell me a little bit more.
Well, every 1 in 8 women is at risk of getting breast cancer, and it can even occur in men.
Well, that's a lot of people.
It is. And as a woman ages, her risk of getting breast cancer increases. But research is working to lower that number.
Wow, I'll buy 2.
Thanks. Your money is going to a great cause.
This is a stick-up. Give me your pink link.
Wait, stop. About 250,000 people in the U.S. are diagnosed with this disease each year.
And that money is going towards research to help find a cure and lower that statistic.
I don't care. Go give me those links.
Stop selling those pink links.
Not even cancer can stop the power of pink links.
Buy a pink link at your lunch today.
The totals will be tallied at the battle on the river.
I wonder who will win the battle of the pink links.
Think pink, buy a link!
Whoa. What are those?
Oh, those are my pink link I bought at lunch for $1 to support breast cancer.
I bought mine too today. Try mine on.
Oh, this is making me want to dance.
Me too.
Now cancer free with my pink link belt. Please watch your breasts, cause we feeling ourselves. Be aware for your lump, for your doctor if it's there. Fight. Come on, schools, buy a link for sale at your lunch. Buy a link, buy a link, buy a link, buy a link. I said, come on, schools and buy a link. I said, come on, schools and buy a link.
Listen, I've been worried about you because I know you have a lot going on. You got senior project, you got prom coming up, financial aid. Have we applied for colleges? What's going to happen in your future? All these things
baby,
that I
what
worry
up?
about.
I miss you
I'm
so much. I'm planning a movie tonight, all right?
And I think you
we
need
got
to go
steak
to the
dinner
store
reservations.
on your
Guess
way
who's
home for
paying?
me.
I'm paying. I'm paying for everything. I got the bill because I love you, baby.
We need to go on that TOT date. Like, we haven't gone in forever. Come on,
baby. Don't listen to her. I'm your boyfriend.
Oh my God, Sophia.
I am your boyfriend.
Listen to me.
They broke out like they're done for good.
Don't forget about soccer promise and like, you know we have playoffs. It's a big deal. Like, we need to win. So, come on. It's a big deal. Come on, starting and everything. Come on. You push the team.
Here we are at the battle on the river, Hahnville versus Destrehan against breast cancer. In 2013, DHS took the win, selling only 67 more pink links than HHS.
Together, they sold 7,333 pink links.
In 2014, HHS took the win, selling only 149 more pink links than DHS.
Together, they sold 12,171 pink links, almost doubling the year before.
All right, man, we got to get this done.
Yeah.
Do you know that 1 in 8 women in the United States are going to die from breast cancer?
Yeah.
And over 40,290 will have it in their lifetime?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go get it working.
Let's go. Andreas, do you know that breast cancer is the leading cause of death in women?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You know there's 2.8 million women who are breast cancer survivors. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now let's go get it done. Let's go.
Would you like to buy a pink link? Every dollar donated goes to breast cancer research.
Well, tell me a little bit more.
Well, every 1 in 8 women is at risk of getting breast cancer, and it can even occur in men.
Well, that's a lot of people.
It is. And as a woman ages, her risk of getting breast cancer increases. But research is working to lower that number.
Wow, I'll buy 2.
Thanks. Your money is going to a great cause.
This is a stick-up. Give me your pink link.
Wait, stop. About 250,000 people in the U.S. are diagnosed with this disease each year.
And that money is going towards research to help find a cure and lower that statistic.
I don't care. Go give me those links.
Stop selling those pink links.
Not even cancer can stop the power of pink links.
Buy a pink link at your lunch today.
The totals will be tallied at the battle on the river.
I wonder who will win the battle of the pinklings.
Think pink, buy a link!
Whoa. What are those?
Oh, those are my pinklings. I bought at lunch for $1 to support breast cancer.
I bought mine too today. Try mine on.
Oh, this is making me want to dance.
Me too.
Now cancer free with my pink link belt. Please watch your breasts, cause we feeling ourselves. Be aware for your lungs. Call your doctor if it's there. Fight, 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 fight. Come on, schools, buy a link for sale at your lunch. Buy a link, buy a link, buy a link, buy a link. I said, come on, schools and buy a link. I said, come on, schools and buy a link.
Listen, I've been worried about you because I know you have a lot going on. You got senior project, you got prom coming up, financial aid. Have we applied for colleges? What's going to happen in your future? All these
Yo,
things
baby,
that I
what
worry
up?
about.
I miss you
I'm
so
just saying,
much.
I'm
I'm planning a movie tonight, all right?
And I think you
we
need
got
to go
steak
to the
dinner
store
reservations.
on your
Guess
way
who's
home for
paying?
me.
I'm paying. I'm paying for everything. I got the bill because I love you, baby.
We need to go on our TOT date. Like, we haven't gone in forever. Come
on, baby. Don't listen to her. I'm your boyfriend.
Oh my God, Sophie.
I
Did
am
you
your
hear about
boyfriend.
Caleb and
Listen to
Emily? They
me.
switched out like they're done for good.
So don't forget about soccer practice this week. You know we have playoffs. It's a big deal. We need to get in. So come on. It's a big deal. Come on, starting and everything. You push the team.
Here we are, the battle on the river, Hahnville versus Destrehan against breast cancer. In 2013, DHS took the win, selling only 67 more pinklings than HHS.
Together, they sold 7,333 pinklings.
In 2014, HHS took the win, selling only 149 more pinklings than DHS.
Together, they sold 12,171 pinklings, almost doubling the year before.
All right, man, we got to get this done.
Yeah.
Do you know that 1 in 8 women in the United States are going to die from breast cancer?
Yeah.
And over 40,290 will have it in their lifetime?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go get it working.
Let's go. Andreas, do you know that breast cancer is the leading cause of death in women?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You know there's 2.8 million women who are breast cancer survivors. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now let's go get it done. Let's go.
Would you like to buy a pink link? Every dollar donated goes to breast cancer research.
Well, tell me a little bit more.
Well, every 1 in 8 women is at risk of getting breast cancer, and it can even occur in men.
Well, that's a lot of people.
It is. And as a woman ages, her risk of getting breast cancer increases. But research is working to lower that number.
Wow, I'll buy 2.
Thanks. Your money is going to a great cause.
This is a stick-up. Give me your pinklings.
Wait, stop. About 250,000 people in the U.S. are diagnosed with this disease each year.
And that money is going towards research to help find a cure and lower that statistic.
I don't care. Go give me those links.
Stop stealing those pinklings.
Not even cancer can stop the power of pink links.
Buy a pink link at your lunch today.
The totals will be tallied at the battle on the river.
I wonder who will win the battle of the pinklings.
Think pink, buy a link!
Whoa. What are those?
Oh, those are my pinklings. I bought at lunch for $1 to support breast cancer.
I bought mine too today. Try mine on.
Oh, this is making me want to dance.
Me too.
Now cancer free with my pink link belt. Please watch your breasts, cause we feeling ourselves. Be aware for your lungs. Call your doctor if it's there. Fight, 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 fight. Come on, schools, buy a link for sale at your lunch. Buy a link, buy a link, buy a link, buy a league. I said, come on, schools and buy a lane. I said, come on, schools and buy a lane.
Listen, I've been worried about you because I know you have a lot going on. You got senior project, you got prom coming up, financial aid. Have we applied for colleges? What's going to happen in your future? All these things
baby,
that I
what
worry
up?
about.
I miss you
I'm
so
just saying,
much.
I'm
planning a movie tonight, all right?
And I think you
we
need
got
to go
steak
to the
dinner
store
reservations.
on your
Guess
way
who's
home for
paying?
me.
I'm paying for everything. I got the bill because I love you,
busy.
baby.
We
Wait,
need to go on a TOT day. Like, we haven't gone in forever. Come on,
baby, don't listen to me.
I'm
your boyfriend.
Oh my God, Sophia.
I
Did
am
you
your
hear about
boyfriend.
Caleb and
Listen to
Emily?
me.
They broke up, like they're done for good.
Don't forget about soccer performance this week. You know we have playoffs. It's a big deal. We need to get in. So, come on. It's a big deal. Come on, starting and everything. Come on. You push the team.
Here we are at the battle on the river, Hahnville versus Destrehan against breast cancer. In 2013, DHS took the win, selling only 67 more pink links than HHS.
Together, they sold 7,333 pink links.
In 2014, HHS took the win, selling only 149 more pink links than DHS.
Together, they sold 12,171 pink links, almost doubling the year before.
All right, man, we got to get this done.
Yeah.
Do you know that 1 in 8 women in the United States are going to die from breast cancer?
Yeah.
And over 40,290 will have it in their lifetime?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go get it working.
Let's go. Andreas, do you know that breast cancer is the leading cause of death in women?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You know there's 2.8 million women who are breast cancer survivors. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now let's go get it done. Let's go.
Would you like to buy a pink link? Every dollar donated goes to breast cancer research.
Well, tell me a little bit more.
Well, every 1 in 8 women is at risk of getting breast cancer, and it can even occur in men.
Well, that's a lot of people.
It is. And as a woman ages, her risk of getting breast cancer increases. But research is working to lower that number.
Wow, I'll buy 2.
Thanks. Your money is going to a great cause.
This is a stick-up. Give me your pink link.
Wait, stop. About 250,000 people in the U.S. are diagnosed with this disease each year.
And that money is going towards research to help find a cure and lower that statistic.
I don't care. Go give me those links.
Stop stealing those pink links.
Not even cancer can stop the power of pink links.
Buy a pink link at your lunch today.
The totals will be tallied at the battle on the river.
I wonder who will win the battle of the pink links.
Think pink, buy a link.
Whoa. What are those?
Oh, those are my pink link I bought at lunch for $1 to support breast cancer.
I bought mine too today. Try mine on.
Oh, this is making me want to dance.
Me too.
Now cancer free with my pink link belt. Please watch your breasts, cause we feeling ourselves. Be aware for your lump. Call your doctor if it's there. Fight. Come on, schools, buy a link. For sale at your lunch. Buy a link. Buy a link. Buy a link. Buy a link. I said, come on, schools and buy a link. I said, come on, schools and buy a link.
Listen, I've been worried about you because I know you have a lot going on. You got senior project, you got prom coming up, financial aid. Have we applied for colleges? What's going to happen in your future? All these things
baby,
that I
what
worry
up?
about.
I miss you
I'm
so
just saying,
much.
I'm
planning a movie tonight, all right?
And I think you
we
need
got
to go
steak
to the
dinner
store
reservations.
on your
Guess
way
who's
home for
paying?
me. I don't have time.
I'm paying for
I don't have
everything.
time
I
to
got
do
the bill
everything.
because I love you,
busy.
baby.
We
Wait,
need to go on a
because I don't have
TOT
time to
day.
do it.
Like,
I don't have
we
time
haven't
to do
gone in
that.
forever.
It's just
Come
a-
on.
it's
Come
just
on,
the way
baby,
it
don't
is.
listen
I
to
just
me.
work
I'm
hard.
I'm your
stressed out.
boyfriend.
I'm
Your
Oh
boyfriend.
my God, Sophia.
I
Did
am
you
your
hear about
Caleb and Emily, they broke up. Like, they're done for good.
So don't forget about soccer practice. You know we have playoffs. It's a big deal. We need to get in. So come on. It's a big deal. Come on, starting and everything. Come on. You push the team.
Here we are at the battle on the river, Hahnville versus Destrehan against breast cancer. In 2013, DHS took the win, selling only 67 more pink links than HHS.
Together, they sold 7,333 pink links.
In 2014, HHS took the win, selling only 149 more pink links than DHS.
Together, they sold 12,171 pink links, almost doubling the year before.
All right, man, we got to get this done.
Yeah.
Do you know that 1 in 8 women in the United States are going to die from breast cancer?
Yeah.
And over 40,290 will have it in their lifetime?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go get it working.
Let's go.
Andreas, do you know that breast cancer is the leading cause of death in women?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You know there's 2.8 million women who are breast cancer survivors. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now let's go get it done. Let's go.
Here we are at the battle on the river.
It's all three boys? I don't know. I don't know what the other one was about. I think that the last two he's had before, and I think he's got another one, but I don't know. I think the other one might be a girl. And he's got two in there. Girls are totally different. Anyway.
Welcome on the Prowl. I'm your host, Parker Pelche, and with me today is Coach of the Destrehan Wildcats, Coach Stephen Robersham. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thanks, Parker. Appreciate you.
Coming up on today's show, Coach Rochelle will break down last week's game against the Slidell Tigers, and we'll get Coach to look ahead to this week's game against the Woodlawn Panthers. So, Coach, after week one, has your outlook on the season changed at all?
Well, I don't think the outlook has changed. I thought we had some things to be concerned about. Obviously, you know, we were in a game Friday night where we jumped out 26-0, and then all of a sudden it's 26-23. So, but the one thing we learned, the character of our kids, for them to be able to go on and fight through it and get the momentum back in the fourth quarter was big for our team. I thought it was good to show that our kids are going to come back and be resilient. But it concerns me that we let Slidell back in it. We should have probably put them away early, and we didn't get that done. So that's a little bit of a concern for me right now.
And to expand on that idea a little bit, what part of the game looked the best for the Wildcats Friday night, and what part needs the most improvement going into week two?
Well, obviously, you know, first half, offensively and defense, we did pretty good. We just didn't score when we had to. We went up, it was 13-0. We should have got 2 more touchdowns instead of field goals, so the game probably should have been out of hand. But in the third quarter, we came out and got 2 quick touchdowns, kind of went up 26-0, and it was just kind of sailing. And it's one of those deals as a coach, you're kind of scratching your head and you know, kind of what went wrong. But, you know, Coach Farber over at Slidell did a tremendous job of getting his kids ready. They played hard. They didn't give up. They continued fighting, and all of a sudden, you know, with one big play, they're right back in the ball game. The main thing that concerns me a lot that happened Friday night and it happened in Jamboree was giving up big plays. I mean, well, as a defense, we can't do that. You know, we can't give up the big plays and allow people to do that. You know, if you want people to score, you want them to drive down and try to take it methodically and drive down instead of just the big plays. And we got to stop giving up the big play. And I think that's big for us right now.
Let's take a look at the first half highlights.
Cohen throwing the ball. Mike Young, tremendous job running the ball after the catch. Cohen had a real good night for us. Threw the ball well. It's Cohen and Justin Jefferson with a nice catch over the middle. Karan Taylor over 100 yards for us, and when the back goes over, he had 130 yards. That was big for us. But here we go, to drive kind of stalls late in their territory, but Hunter Bright comes in and gets the big field goal. But we got to be able to score touchdowns there instead of field goals. Our kickoff coverage team doing a tremendous job getting downfield. CJ Prieto with a great job downfield. Defensively, DeAndre Flowers comes up with a big play, knocking the ball down. It's Karan Taylor again, good blocking. See the offensive lineman downfield, Addison, the receiver, blocking downfield. That's key for us. Great block there by John Williams to allow Will Sermon to make a big play. Chad Serrano, another one of our backs. Great job running the football. But then again, here we are kicking the field goal, so that can't happen. Thought we played well in defense. They moved the ball a little more than I expected, but our defense came and made big plays when we had to. John Williams taking a little swing pattern, making positive yards. Karan getting a big first down. Offensive line, I think, did a good job. John Williams just making plays. He's so electric when he gets the ball in his hands. Trying to run a screen here to John. Karan, I'm sorry. Making people miss, does a good job. Cohen doing a good job, eluding the rusher. And Cohen's such a good athlete. He tell you what, he's not only run the ball, not only throw the ball, but he also can run the ball. He's a very versatile athlete, so I think he's going to have a big year for us. Macon Clark coming up a sophomore, who I think is going to be real good for us soon. John Williams, probably one of the better punt returners in the state. Does a tremendous job. Nice catch by Justin Jefferson. getting a field goal again right here that we need to get touchdowns. That's late in the half. We got to be able to score there. We just didn't get it done. But we got 3, and that's important. So we up for 13-0 at half.
The team definitely looked good in terms of yards after the catch and all the highlights.
Yes, they did.
So, Coach, game 1 of the regular season resembled the Jamboree in a lot of ways, including how quickly the offense got started out of the gate. Do you think that the team will be able to sustain this trait throughout the season?
I think so. You know, I think we're very fortunate this year to have a quarterback that's mature. He does a good job running the offense. Coach Bourne does a tremendous job calling the offense, and the guys understand the concepts of what we're trying to get. Our swing passes for 5 yards ends up being big plays for us, and we consider that a run in our playbook. But getting the ball in the playmakers' hands, that's what we want to do. We want to spread you out. We want to make sure that the playmakers get the ball in space, and if we can do that, I think our offense can move the ball. And obviously they've been doing a good job and starting out quite well. And in both games, they did a tremendous job of getting out fast and getting it done and scoring points. We just like to do a little bit better job in the red zone.
And then the standout play of various junior skilled players like Justin Jefferson and Cohen. Do you attribute these traits coming into this season from the senior leadership?
I think so. We were very fortunate to have guys like John Williams and Tremaine Armstrong, who's hurt right now. They've been 3-year starters, and they're guys that know exactly what it takes to be successful. And those young guys see that. They work with them every day, and we're right alongside of these guys, and they just get better and better and better. We knew that Mike Young and Justin Jefferson are 2 guys that can be good players for us, and it's starting to show early in the season.
The Destrehan defense came out very strong in the first half. What do you attribute to your defense's strengths against the pass?
Well, I think we have our defense coordinator, Coach Lance Leday, does a tremendous job of getting guys in the right place and in the right time, and calling the right blitzes and moving the fronts around and doing things. But up front we have 2 great players. One guy who committed to LSU, one guy who committed to Texas. So that allows you to do some things on the back end because you're getting good pass rushes from those guys up front. So overall, I think this is going to be a good defense. The only problem we have right now is a couple of big plays. You take away those big plays, and I think we play some pretty solid defense. So that's going to be the focus this week, and it's been so far is eliminate those big plays, and I think we'll be okay.
Overall, the team looked very good in the first half, so let's go ahead and take a look at second half highlights.
We always talk about the first 3 minutes in the second half being the most important, and we came out and moved the ball down the field. Nice play right here by Mike Young, one of those junior receivers we just talked about. I'll tell you what, 27 for Slidell was a heck of a player. He did a tremendous job all night, ran him down. Chad Serrano takes the ball, great blocking, and he ends up getting in the end zone. Great finish. So there we go. We go up by 3 scores there, and all of a sudden, CJ does a tremendous job right here. Coming up, we teach it all the time, strip the ball. So you can see CJ trying to strip it. He gets it out right there, and all of a sudden, he becomes an offensive player. And there we were, 26-0 here, thinking you're cruising, but the football gods wasn't smiling on us from here, but we ended up getting it done. Justin Jefferson, a nice catch from Cohen, just a good pitch and catch there. Will certainly is a key for us right here. They trying to make a comeback, and Will does a tremendous job putting the ball, getting it down to the 1-yard line, and we had to come and play defense and get the ball back at midfield. And we just come out and do a good job right here with Karan running the ball. We stayed on the ground, and the offensive line did a tremendous job. We just needed to get down here and get a touchdown, and see the offensive line just pushing guys back, and there goes Karan for the touchdown, put us up by 10 and get late in the game.
So, Coach, Destrehan came out strong again in the second half, building on a 13-0 lead, as Colin Grania connected with Mike Young to extend the lead to 19-0, as well as recovering a fumble for a defensive touchdown. What does Grania's ability to spread the ball to different receivers show you as a coach?
Well, I think, it shows a lot of maturity for him. He didn't start last year until the very end of the year, but he came on late and just got better and better all year long and ended up being a starter for us. But I think he's just maturing. He's starting to understand the offense. we don't need to go long. We don't need to throw it deep every play. We can just use the short passes to move the football. And I think he's starting to understand that. Coach Boyne has done a great job. And Jordan Jefferson is the quarterback's coach. So they've done a good job of getting him ready and preparing him. And hey, the big thing is take what they give you, take what the defense gives you, and don't try to make the big plays all the time throughout, every time you throw the football. So I think he's starting to understand the concept of the defense, of the offense. He's running it a lot better. He's got confidence in the players around him, and the players around him are making plays, and I think that's big for us.
So after shutting out the Slidell Tigers offense in the first half, the Wildcat defense allowed the Tigers to come within 3 in the second. After Wildcat's defense failed to hold up in at least one half 2 weeks in a row, do you have any concerns defensively?
Actually, we do. There are some things that happen, that we didn't make plays that that should have been made, didn't make calls that should have been made, and just kind of that old momentum kind of gets off of your side onto the other side, and they kind of roll. But like I said earlier, Coach Favre does a tremendous job at Slidell. They have good players, and when things started rolling, they kind of rolled on us and couldn't quite get that momentum back. And then I was very proud of our kids to finally get to a point that, hey, when we really needed to, we ran the ball down and ended up getting a touchdown and winning at the end. But it does concern me that they were able to move the football. But it was nothing that we did differently. They just made plays, and we didn't in the second half, and we just got to get better at doing that.
One of the Slidell running backs was able to rack up 7.8 yards a carry. How might you game plan in the coming weeks in order to slow down the rush?
Well, I think it was because he had that long 70-yard run that aided him in doing that. So, but I thought overall, defensively we played well. It's just at times, you take away that big run and it's not as glaring. But as a defense, we need to do that. We need to take away that big run, and our guys saw it, our coaches saw it, and we've been doing things all week to prepare on doing better fundamentally, technique-wise, and just making sure that we're in the right place at the right time, and I think we'll be fine.
Thanks, Coach. Coming up, we'll talk about this week's game against the Woodlawn Panthers. We'll be right back. Welcome back to On the Prowl. I'm your host, Parker Pelche, here with Coach Steven Robichaud of the Destrehan Wildcats. Coach, turnovers seem to be a little bit of a lingering problem offensively. Are you going to try to fix that issue in practice? And
we work on turnovers all the time, both offensively and defensively. We make it a priority. We do a ball security period where all of the offensive players, work on ball security, and that's a big issue. And on the flip side, defensively, we work on turnovers, getting the ball out, because that's one of the biggest indicators in wins and losses is turnovers ratio. So we do work on that all the time in practice and make sure that we're getting it done.
Woodlawn, under new head coach Daniel Luquette, will run a spread offense much like last year and incorporate some plays from the Wildcat, as well as incorporating some plays from the Wildcat like they did last week against Hahnville. With Destrehan struggles against the run and the big play, could Woodlawn present a major problem?
Oh, there's no doubt. Coach Luquette does a good job with his team. I thought they have real good. Their running back's real good. The quarterback does a tremendous job. They have some good receivers. They did a good job this past week of moving the football, and we need to get ready for them because they can pose a big problem to our defense if we're not ready to play.
Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And that'll do it for this edition of On the Prowl. Next week, Coach will look back at their second game of the season against Woodlawn, and we'll preview their third game against John Ehret. I'm your host, Parker Pelche, and thanks for watching.
you like to buy a pink link? Every dollar donated goes to breast cancer research.
Well, tell me a little bit more.
Well, every 1 in 8 women is at risk of getting breast cancer, and it can even occur in men.
Well, that's a lot of people.
It is. And as a woman ages, her risk of getting breast cancer increases. But research is working to lower that number.
Wow, I'll buy 2.
Thanks. Your money is going to a great cause.
This is a stick-up. Give me your pink link.
Wait, stop. About 250,000 people in the U.S. are diagnosed with this disease each year.
And that money is going towards research to help find a cure and lower that statistic.
I don't care. Go give me those links.
Stop selling those pink links.
Not even cancer can stop the power of pink links.
Buy a pink link at your lunch today.
The totals will be tallied at the battle on the river.
I wonder who will win the battle of the pink links.
Think pink, buy a link.
Hello, and welcome to On the Prowl. I'm your host, Caress Kiden, and with me today is coach of the Hahnville Tigers, Coach Nick Saltaformaggio. How you doing, Coach?
Hey, Chris. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Coming up on today's show, Coach Sal will break down last week's game against the Woodlawn Panthers and talk about this week's game against the Parish Lumberjacks. Coach, first off, congrats on the big win. Seems like the offense of Hahnville finally came together in what seemed to be a dynamic offensive explosion from the running backs and from your quarterback. What do you think about the offense so far?
Well, thanks for the compliment on getting the win. I don't know if it was a dynamic explosion. It was hard earned. You know, we know our skill set is with our running backs. You know, Dunn and Crate and Devontae Clark, Norquell Flowers, and Anthony Williams. That's the predominant skill set that we have. So those guys ran the ball well. We had some turnover issues by all of them except for Dunn. But, you know, the old saying, it's better to get an ugly win than a pretty loss. Well, that kind of held true.
Coach, talking about your running backs, what you call the three-headed monster rushing attack produced 221 yards. I know you have to be hoping that they can continue to do this throughout the season.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And I like running the football. I make no secret about it. I think it establishes toughness in your program and just toughness generally overall with your offense. So when we can get those three guys rolling along, it shortens games. You don't take as much risk. And, you know, the reward is always very good when you have those kind of players. So we're going to give them the ball, give them the ball a lot, and hopefully our offensive line continues to develop and we're able to run the ball like that the rest of the year.
All right, Coach, let's take a look at the first half highlights.
Early on, defensively, we were playing fairly well. We were struggling with our third down defense, though. But, you know, again, we've played good defense since we've been together at Hahnville. And, you know, it was no different Friday night. And, you know, just because we've been a little inconsistent on offense, those guys have to take a lot of snaps. But it's the same guys stepping up week in and week out for us defensively, to Peyton Roberts and, you know, the Eric Gilmores and the Justin Youngs and the Devontae Cravens. Those guys step up every single week and play well. So we're expecting it again this week, you know. And that's Anthony Williams. We put toss sweep in specifically for him because he is, you know, extremely fast and extremely explosive. Chandler Freeman making a nice play on the screen. The way they were overplaying Anthony, it gave us some backside play. Again, getting the ball out into the flats to Anthony where he can use some of his speed. He's always just a missed tackle or one good block away from scoring, you know. And then our workhorse, Drew Dunn. I mean, what can you say about him? He's week in and week out the most physical and you know, the strongest kid on the field. So, you know, we feel like if we can give him the ball over and over again, good things are going to happen for us. And he was able to get us 2 touchdowns Friday night. If you can develop an offensive rhythm, you're going to have a good night. And because we're able to play good defense and not sit on the field an overly long period of time and long drives, it allows our offense to get in a nice rhythmical movement. And there again is Mike Neal making a nice throw to Devontae Craven. Again, we give it right back to Drew Dunn, who just, he just finds the creases, he finds the holes, he makes plays. And then we come back right before half and we get a nice drive going. That's Norquell Flowers. He makes a nice cut twice, a jump cut and an inside cut, and is able to pick up the first down, which is important in high school football because it stops the clock. And then we were able to get it to Anthony on inside zone. He cuts it back. And again, we get the drive going right before half, which is going to set up a field goal for us. And a nice play by Anthony, making a nice catch. He gets a lot of mileage, and then Matt Boyer comes in and kicks a 40-yard field goal right before half. It'd probably been good from 50. I mean, he's done a good job for us this year. So we take a 10-7 lead at halftime.
Coach, your defense managed to hold the offense without a touchdown. I know you have to be happy with how your defense played. Are you wanting them to continue to play like this throughout the upcoming season?
Yeah, big thing for us, we have to be better on third down. And it's not like we're bad on third and short. We're bad on third and longs, and we have to find a way to get off the field when it's a third and long down. You should win that down and get your offense back on the field. But overall, the bottom line is points allowed, and those guys only gave up 1 score on the entire night, so we felt pretty good about it.
You were up 10-7, Coach, going into halftime. What did you tell your players in the locker room?
Well, I think, we were pressing a little bit, and I just told them to calm down and enjoy the game. I told the seniors before the game, this is your first game, so go out and enjoy it and play well, and that's kind of what we talked about at halftime. We felt like we were getting in a position where we were controlling the football, and, we just not turn the ball over, execute the plays, trust the plays that are called, tell our running backs, trust that the hole's going to be there and good things are going to happen.
All right, Coach, let's take a look now at the second half highlights.
And we get the ball to start the second half, and we really mount a pretty good drive. We get Devontae Clark in the game, who's kind of our change of pace guy. He's a physical kid, downhill runner. And, it was allowing us to move the ball and burn up some clock. Unfortunately, we turned it over, but we come right back, and Jamonte Williams gets an interception, gives it back to the offense. And again, we get a great drive going right after the turnover. And I thought Anthony was going to score there, but, Woodlawn has some speed as well. But again, we turn the ball over, but our defense shows up, and we get a bad snap to the quarterback, and we get a tackle for a loss, and we stop them. So it was kind of going back and forth. It was a turnover game at that point. It was going to be who would crack first. And, again, Chris Marshall comes up, makes a dynamic play. They were giving us some unbalance. We weren't quite ready for it. We hadn't seen it on film. And, we absolutely get a strip, and Peyton Roberts gets the turnover, and we go in from here and get the touchdown. It puts us back on top. We were down 14-10 at that point. But, Mike makes a nice play here. Scrambles, gets out of the pressure and hits Drew. Drew makes a nice cut, and just big, powerful back, gets the go-ahead touchdown for us. So, we're up 17-14. Our defense goes back out, makes a nice stand again on a third down stop, and they punt the ball back to us, and we're able to get a nice drive going again. Drew makes some guys miss. He runs through a bunch of tackles. He's just a big, strong kid who does a great job running the ball. And then we get Norquell on the outside on a toss sweep. And we're able to make, when you can get those chunk plays like that, it makes drives a whole lot easier. And then we go in and get this last touchdown on a quarterback sneak right there.
Well, Coach, I know you have to be pleased with what you've seen so far from the Tigers in their first game of the season. Yeah, I mean, you're happy to get the win. You can't get number 2 until you get number 1. And then the way Louisiana high school football works is you probably have to get 6 to make the state playoffs. So we have a lot of work to do. I mean, we're far from being polished, but I'd rather work on it after a win than after not having a win. So we're happy we're 1-0, and
We have a really good football team coming in this week. Patterson's the number 8th ranked team in AAA in the state. So we know we got a good football team coming in Friday, and we have to prep well. We had a good day yesterday. We worked on Labor Day, and we'll get out and work tonight and tomorrow and Thursday and get ready to go Friday for our home opener.
Coach, how do you feel about your special teams so far this year?
They've really been the best part of our football team, to tell you the truth. We struggled with it last year, and we knew, Matt Boyer was a freshman last year and wasn't quite big enough, wasn't quite strong enough, but had great resolve, and he has a great mindset to kick, because you're only as good as your next kick. When you're a kicker, you have to have a quick memory. And he worked hard in the weight room and got bigger and got stronger, and like I say, he's got a great leg. And then Aaron Bourgeois, who does our punting and our kicking, is another kid with a strong leg and gets the punts when you need to get them. If we need to get a kill punt, he'll kill that thing down inside the 10-yard line. But if we need to boom one out of there, he's good for that as well. So, and our coverage units have been good. We got to get a little bit better in our return game. We were very good at our punt return game last year, but we have 2 sophomores returning punts for us this year. So as they get more confident, more comfortable, they'll be fine.
Thanks, Coach. Coming up next, we'll take a look ahead at this week's game against the Parish Lumberjacks. We'll be right back.
Whoa. What are those?
Oh, those are my Pinkling. I bought at lunch for $1 to support breast cancer.
I bought mine too today. Try mine on.
Oh, this is making me want to dance.
Me too.
Now cancer free with my pink link belt. Please watch your breasts, cause we feeling ourselves. Be aware of a lump, call your doctor if it's there. Fight, 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 fight. Come on, schools, buy a link. For sale at your lunch. Buy a link. Buy a link.
Yeah.
Buy a link. Buy a link. I say come on, schools, and buy a link. I say come on, schools, buy a link.
Welcome back to On the Prowl. I'm your host, Caress Cotton. Coach, you'll be squaring up with Patterson High School Lumberjacks, who recently took a loss this week against Central Lafourche 24-13. Can you tell me how your team will be preparing for them?
Well, we're taking them very serious, Caress. I mean, they have been a traditional power down here for a long time. They were in the state semifinals last year. It's the home of Dalton Hilliard and Kenny Hilliard. There's been a bunch of Hilliards go through there who have had great NFL careers. They're known for their athleticism, and it's no different this year. They have a very athletic team. They got kind of on a muddy field last week against Central Lafourche and had some breakdowns, but make no mistake about it, they're ranked 7th or 8th in the state in AAA for a reason. And so we know we have our hands full. We got to play very, very well. They'll be on turf, and their speed will be very noticeable on the turf. So we have to tackle well. We have to block the point of attack. We can't turn the ball over like we did last week. We should be okay.
Central Lafourche put up 6 sacks against Patterson. Are you hoping that your defense can do the same?
Oh, absolutely. If we get them throwing the ball that much, that means they can't run it. And, my belief is if you can't run the football, it's tough to win ball games. So hopefully we can stop their perimeter run game. They're very good running the jet sweep, and the power flows off of them. So, if we can get them throwing the football, because the strength of our team is our secondary. And if we can get them throwing the football, it's strength against strength. And, hopefully we can get a bunch of sacks or a bunch of picks.
Patterson would have scored on a 50-yard punt return that was called back later. How are you going to prepare differently for their return game?
We work our kick and return game and our kick coverage games every day. So we won't prepare for them any differently as if we were preparing for the next guy up, which is Riverside. And I think it's just that's an important part of the football game. It's hidden yardage in there, and it's athletes in space, and whenever you get athletes in space, you have to be good tacklers, and we've been good on it. We've been good with it for a long time. So hopefully we don't have those problems this week.
Thanks for joining us this week, Coach.
Appreciate it, man.
And now to do it all for this week's edition of On the Prowl. For updates and news on Press to Play Productions, make sure you check out our website at presstoplay.tv. I'm your host, Caress Cotton, and thank you for watching.
Welcome everybody to Press Play Productions of the Satellite Center. And I am Jacob Vickner. Right beside me is Asia Jupiter. How you doing, Asia?
I'm good.
All right, this is the Destrehan Wildcats versus the Woodlawn Panthers. The Woodlawn Panthers are kicking off. We are at Wildcat Stadium. First regular season. It's the second game in the regular season for both teams. First regular season broadcast for us. We did Jamboree 2 weeks ago.
And we're off.
John Williams. Backed up right around the 15-yard line.
Stopped by number 10, Tyron Lynn.
That's how you see how this game goes. As it's been raining all day long in Southeast Louisiana, and it's pretty slick outside.
Yeah.
Last time we saw Destrehan was in the Jamboree when they lost to Letcher 26-21. All right. Fumbled the ball. Luckily he got it back from Grenier. Second down at 18. Incomplete pass. Third down at 18. Destrehan won their last contest against the Slidell Tigers, 33-23. Grenier overthrown. It's fourth down.
Woodlawn is coming off of a loss from last week against Destrehan's rivals, the Hahnville Tigers. They lost 24-14 to Hahnville. And of course, Hahnville tonight is taking on Patterson in Tiger Stadium in Booty.
And next week we'll be in Booty when Hahnville takes on the Riverside Rebels.
It's going to be a good game.
What a great punt. It was about out around the 48-yard line. At the 43-yard line, here comes the Panthers out. So Destrehan is 1-0 in the season. Woodlawn is 0-1. First down at 10. So second down and 4.
Nelson with the pass. Javin Myers doesn't go very far.
So Wildcats D blocked them up right there. So it's dropping about 3 yards. 3rd and 7 now at the 46-yard line.
Myers.
Great stop for the Wildcats on this series. So it's that 4th down and 4. John Williams back out the return for the Wildcats. And it was a bad punt. And touchdown for the Wildcats by number 11, Tyler Addison.
That was a bad punt.
That was a bad
Woodlawn.
snap. Too high of a snap.
Already not looking good for Woodlawn. If you look at the replay,
so that's Tyler Addison, number 11 for the Wildcats. It's really high snap over his head, and the kick is good with 9:19 left to go in the first quarter. Destrehan 7, Woodlawn nothing after the bad high snap for Woodlawn.
got this Destrehan crowd fired up early.
Oh yeah.
On Tuesday of our coaches show, we talked to Destrehan's head coach, Coach Stephen Robichaux, and he was saying how he wished it was a little bit better how they played against Slidell, although they got the win.
They were up us 26-0, and let Slidell come back.
Yeah.
And up to 3 points.
He was saying the defense had to be much more effective than what it was, and worked on it. Starting to show already early in this game.
All right, Hunter Bright off the kickoff for the Wildcats.
Dylan Whitehall. And the ball comes out, and Destrehan says it's theirs. And referee says otherwise. Ball belongs to Woodlawn. Would have been a bad way to go in the beginning for Woodlawn.
Yeah, with a high snap. It ended up a touchdown for Destrehan.
They're very lucky that call didn't go the other way.
All right, let's see how it is. First down and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Nelson.
Almost intercepted. 2 weeks from now, we'll be broadcasting at Tiger Stadium. Everybody is anticipating for this is the Destrehan versus Hahnville Battle on the River, September 25th.
Game everybody has marked circles on their calendars. Nelson.
It's an incomplete pass.
Pass was intended to number 37, Darian Johnson. After this season, Woodlawn is going to be losing a lot of football players. Majority of their roster is seniors. So they definitely will be in a reload process next season. Somewhat similar story in Destrehan last year. Looking good so far. It's Nelson.
Another incomplete pass.
They're
Fourth
a
down
little
and
bit
10.
rushed right now. They're moving quite fast.
Yeah.
They just take their time and stay poised. And pretty sure the outcome will be much better than what it is now.
John Williams out deep for the punt. Let's see if they can get a better punt snap. Another high punt snap. And this another bad one. It's out of bounds. Luckily, didn't go over his head.
Already we're seeing mistakes from Woodlawn on their side. Let's see what their defense can do. I'm trying to hold back this high-powered Destrehan offense.
Here's Grenier. Shotgun formation. 3 wideouts. And Karan Taylor right next to him. Grenier with a snap. Gives it to Karan Taylor. Karan Taylor gets a few yards on the play.
Malik Bradley with the stop.
Second down and 6. And getting rushed and incomplete. Third down and 6. Grenier is getting rushed. John Williams, touchdown, Destrehan. $13-0 for the Wildcats.
Woodlawn's defense looks very unorganized and disgruntled. Definitely have to pick up their slack. It's not looking good for them right now at all.
No, they're not.
And it's early in the game.
It's Hunter Bright for the extra point. The kick is good with 8:12 left to play in the first quarter. Destrehan 14, Woodlawn nothing. The first 2 throws for Cohen Grenier are not on point, and the last on third down, right into John Williams' hands and right in for a touchdown.
I think Woodlawn's offense needs to just slow down a little bit. They seem a little bit too anxious to be playing right now. They just need to take their time and play their game.
Hunter Bright.
Receivers in the back. Let's see, Vessel.
Right around the 31-yard line.
And already they're saying that it's Destrehan's ball.
Woodlawn needs to hold on to the ball. And it's too early.
It's way too early.
Way too early to go down like this. Let me show you some scores out of happened on Thursday night. John Eric destroyed East St. John 30-0.
Yeah.
Lusher Charter over Haynes 33-0. And Lake Area New Tech over Joseph S. Clark 53-0. A lot of blowouts Thursday night. Cohen Grenier. Karan Taylor.
If Woodlawn keeps this up, Destrehan will blow them completely out the water early in the game.
Early. It's okay to have a few turnovers throughout the game, but in the first quarter and ended up with, and that was a...
Uh-oh, and the ball comes out, and Woodlawn takes it right back.
One other thing is it's pretty wet out there, so the ball is really slippery, but you still got to hold on to the ball. There's going to be a really good game going on tonight. Is Jesuit and St. Paul's. Here's Destrehan's defense out after Destrehan's turnover. And another good one that we're going to look at is the Landry Walker, Edna Carr. That's going to be an amazing game.
Oh, that's a rivalry. That is a great rivalry, actually.
It's complete in his third down. Another one, Acadiana and Ponchatoula.
Ooh.
It's going to be a good one.
Got some good games going around.
And it's third down. And that's an easy first down.
See Woodlawn making their way up the field. I think maybe they're waking up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And a few yards on the play.
That was number 6, Vessel.
Second down and 7. Ball on the 45-yard line. Almost intercepted.
It was a break for Woodlawn.
Tajon Sanchez almost intercepted the ball.
If that was an interception, I promise you this crowd would have went ballistic.
It would have been a pick 6. Third down and 7. They already converted the third down in this drive.
Timeout taken by Woodlawn. Also be keeping you updated on Hahnville versus Patterson game, which is the Cox game of the week.
Oh, really?
Friday Night Football. At the first show of the season, they did say that that was one of the games that they had circled on their list as well, because they said that was going to be a good game to see.
I can see that.
So Hahnville's going to be putting up a fight in Tiger Stadium against Patterson. We'll keep you updated on that, as well as many other scores across the metro areas. And Patterson is up 7-0 on Hahnville with 6:12 left in the first quarter.
And it's 3rd down and 7. Wow.
And that was 11. That was a nice throw. That was Taj Sullivan. And Woodlawn is now on the board after suffering with some horrible couple minutes. It looked, just when it looked like Destrehan was gonna blow them out the building, I think they finally have woken up. Let's see if they can convert.
As you saw there, Destrehan's defense allowed 2 long throws like that and touchdowns. Kick is good. Destrehan 14, Woodlawn 7. As I was talking about, Destrehan allowed 2 touchdowns like that in the jamboree.
Mm-hmm.
Turnovers can be a killer, as that hurt Destrehan. Destrehan was trying to go 21-0. Woodlawn back out to kick off to Destrehan. John Williams out to receive the punt. John Williams.
Still going. And the ball is out.
Another turnover. So you see? And they say it's Destrehan's ball. He was already on the ground.
Yeah, the ball
looked
just
like
came.
I was looking like they were pushing him, they were dragging him. I think dragging him. Looked like he was sliding on the turf. Destrehan's lucky there. That's his first down and 10. Grenier.
Uh-oh.
Karan Taylor slips on the wet turf.
Definitely tell it's been raining a lot down here because everyone's slipping.
Looked like he would have been gone if he wouldn't have slipped.
Yeah.
Karan Taylor, another run. First down for the Wildcats. Grenier in a shotgun formation. Tyler Addison.
It was enough for a first down for Destrehan as he leaped in for the extra yards.
Oh, yeah. Every yard counts.
Yeah.
First down and 10 at the 39.
Automatically stopped by 17, Sean White. Let's look at the replay.
Second down. Grenier. First down for the Wildcats, Cohen Grenier with the rush. Grenier in a shotgun formation. Grenier over. It's intended to Justin Jefferson. Second down and 10. Okay. Karan Taylor to the 10. First and goal.
No, it's Hardnett on the stop. It's a good thing Hardnett beat him there because Karan was going straight through.
Karan Taylor slips again. Looks like he's on a slippy slide. And right at the goal line, right at the 1 yard line. Third and goal at the 1. See what Destrehan would do. Would he punch it in? Looks like he's doing it. He may have gotten hit at the goal line. He is short. 4th and inches. See if what he'll do.
Timeout taken by Woodlawn. Another score update at the end of the first quarter. Hahnville is down to Patterson 7-0. And that is, once again, like I said, that is the Cox Game of the Week. So if you're watching from your computer or your mobile device, be sure to flip on to Cox. Check out Destrehan Rivals, because in 2 weeks, be seeing them play against Destrehan.
Here's a game. John Curtis is playing Shades Valley, Alabama, beating them 14-0 in the second quarter.
Oh, wow. Interesting day for football.
Let's see how Destrehan does this.
Stopped.
Stop that.
Just a break for Woodlawn.
Earlier in the day, Riverside took care of Parkview Baptist 27-19. That's who Hahnville will play next week, Riverside Rebels. And you saw the Wildcats was very short.
Score update. Hahnville scores a field goal, so it is now 7-3 in that game.
And I think this may be
touchback.
A safety.
Wow.
Destrehan 16.
So this is not what Woodlawn anticipated at all. I don't think they were expecting this.
So it's now Destrehan 16, Woodlawn 7 with the safety. It's kind of a good thing you go 4th down and try to go for it at the 1 and not make it. It's bad for the offense coming out.
Oh, yeah.
.223 left in the first. It's been a long quarter so far. Destrehan last drive, they were doing pretty well going down, but the goal line defense for Woodlawn stepped up. So you need a good goal line defense. There you go. John Williams.
Oh,
John Williams.
There he goes. There he goes.
30, 20.
And he's gone.
Touchdown. Kickoff return. John Williams. Destrehan 22. Woodlawn 7.
Destrehan off to an early start.
It's really the special teams have been contributing to Destrehan. Let's see, the extra point for Hunter Bright. And the kick is good. 2:10 left to play in the first. Destrehan 23, Woodlawn 7. It's a long first quarter for Woodlawn. On it right out to kickoff for the Wildcats. It's 23-7 and it's not even into the first quarter yet.
Vessel. Look at the replay.
And if anybody doesn't know, a couple weeks before Destrehan Hahnville play, both high schools buy pink links at both lunches. If you're a student watching, buy a pink link at your lunch. Support breast cancer.
It's a competition to see who wins between Destrehan and Hahnville.
They sold over 12,000 pink links last year.
Hahnville ended up winning that last year. It normally goes back and forward. One year Destrehan wins, another year Hahnville wins. So let's see who wins this year. Support breast cancer. Please buy a link. It's a short throw. To Myers.
Destrehan's defense has been all over Woodlawn in this drive. Third down at 16.
Nelson.
Almost intercepted.
Woodlawn is lucky for that.
If he would have caught that interception, that should have been a Sports Center top 10.
Yeah.
It was almost a one-handed interception. .55 seconds left in the first quarter. Another bad punt. And a touchdown. It is now Destrehan 29. Woodlawn 7.
I am at a complete loss for words right now.
They should just do a long field goal. Act like they're doing a long field goal.
I am at a complete loss for words right now.
They are having trouble. If you
And
saw
the
that
first
replay.
quarter isn't even, it's 51 seconds left, but it still isn't over. Destrehan can still score another score within 51 seconds.
All right. Well, look at the score, everybody. It's not fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's not the
fourth quarter. It says Destrehan 30, Woodlawn 7. 51 seconds left in the first quarter.
This is definitely not the start that Woodlawn would have wanted at all. I know Coach over there is not very happy with what's going on with the team right now.
Coach for Woodlawn was a coach at Destrehan last year, Daniel Luquette.
So I know he is not happy at the moment. Guess you can think of it as Destrehan giving him a good homecoming welcome.
Oh, yeah. Destrehan off the kickoff. If I was Woodlawn, I would just try a long field goal and see if Destrehan can. Because punting is not his issue right now. High snaps.
Yeah, they should come up with something better. It's a nice punt.
He ran into his own player too.
Student section is very fired up. As we look at the replay.
We got a scoring update. H.L. Bourgeois, 16. Ellender, nothing. And you see Woodlawn out. Lost it too. It looked like Woodlawn had a little trouble with that snap right there. Earlier in the day, Country Day destroyed Ben Franklin, 55-7.
Nelson sacked. Brought down.
Glenn Logan was one of them to sack him. Finally, that's the end of the first quarter.
What an interesting first quarter.
Interesting fourth quarter. It's been a long first quarter. Destrehan 30, Woodlawn 7.
We've seen a couple high points in Woodlawn, and we've seen a lot of low points coming from Woodlawn as well. I know it's not the start that they were anticipating. At the beginning of the game, they were moving quite fast, faster than what they probably wanted to. The game plan was indeed to get a fast start against Destrehan, but their pace was entirely too fast, and Destrehan made them pay for that.
See, third down and 17. Here's a long throw.
37, Darian Johnson. Well, like I said earlier in the broadcast, Woodlawn has a lot of seniors on this roster. They're going to be losing a lot of them, so next season they're going to be in a reload process, just like Destrehan this season. Destrehan reload is looking really good so far this season. And Nelson is brought down. A little shaken up.
Second down and 16.
Score update. Hahnville has just taken the lead over Patterson.
Here's a good one. E.D. White and Lakeshore are all tied up at 14 in the first quarter.
Hahnville is on top 10-7 against Patterson right now. So that's a good game going down in the jungle, as the Tiger fans like to call it.
And there's the battle of the Terrebones, South Terrebonne and Terrebonne, 14-7, South Terrebonne. Destrehan met him there. Matt Young with the tackle. Ponchatoula is up over Acadiana, 6-0 right now. So it's 2nd down and 12.
Nelson with the long throw. Incomplete pass.
3rd down and 12. One thing in the second half Destrehan needs to watch is to keep the lead. They almost lost the lead last week when they were up 26-0 against Slidell. And Slidell brought it up to 3 points. And Destrehan won 33-23. And
see the players getting the fans hyped up.
Right there in a sack.
Nelson is a little bit shaken up.
Number 95, Jay Stroud. And let's see how this punt goes. The last 3 punts. Another bad punt. And Destrehan with great field position. Again. Looks like Woodlawn needs to, at next practice snapping. Good advice, snapping for punts.
They're not looking good with that right now at all. Need to change up their game plan quickly before this turns uglier than what it already is.
Grenier. Justin Jefferson. It looks to replay. It's Justin Jefferson. Good downs. 1st down and 10. It's John Williams. And another touchdown. Destrehan up 36-7. Yep. Not a bad snap for Woodlawn on that punt.
And that has definitely cost them once again.
And Destrehan with great field position. And the kick is good. 8:23 left to play in the first half. Destrehan 37. Woodlawn 7. That's the main problem Woodlawn has is the punt snaps. Need a little work on that. Monday at practice.
Take a look at their student section. Came out ready tonight. First home game of the regular season. Got a glimpse of what it was going to look like in the Jamboree and left a lot of fans disappointed.
Oh, yeah. Actually, Destrehan came back. Kind of bright. All right, let's see what Woodlawn does on this drive. First down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Injured player out for Woodlawn. He got hit hard at the end of the play.
May have gotten a wind knocked out of him. Number 6, Quincy Vessel, who has pretty much been the key for Woodlawn so far.
It's great to see him up. So it's second down and 10.
Nelson just been taking hits left and right as we look at the replay.
Third down and 17 at the 18-yard line. Did he catch that?
There was a catch. It's number 80. Brian Bird.
And that's a penalty on the play. It's on Destrehan. And it's first down and 10. Bad break for the Wildcats. Second down and 11. Third down and 10.
See some Riverside players come in, support Destrehan tonight.
After they finished that game earlier, they came right to Destrehan. It's a good one going on. Jesuit 7, St. Paul nothing. John Curtis is all over the team from Alabama, 31-0. H.R. Bourgeois is up over Ellender, 16-0. Brother Martin is up 13-7 against St. Stanislaus, Mississippi. Try to not pronounce that right. South Lafourche up against Carver, 8-6.
Tell you, Curtis as a football team, they definitely have put Louisiana on the map for football. His number 11 gets hit hard, Todd Sullivan.
As you know, John Curtis is the 4th in the entire nation in football. Fourth down and 3. It looks like they may be going for it. They should go for it because how the punting has been.
Don't have any choice but to go for it, and Destrehan's football players is definitely getting the players hyped up. Student section, should I say.
They slipped. And that's a flag on the play.
Man.
It haven't been a late hit maybe because one of the Destrehan coaches is all over one of the players.
Robichaux's not too happy. You see him taking off his headset.
Still, Destrehan gets the ball back. And no punting for Woodlawn. .458 left in the first half. That was Christian Mosley. That's a first down. Christian Mosley. Close to a first down. We saw him in the Jamboree. How explosive he was.
Got the crowd so excited.
And here's a good one. Lakeshore and E.D. White is 21-21.
Ooh, that outcome of the game is going to be very interesting. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes into overtime.
Probably will.
'Cause those are two great programs.
Karan Taylor with the first down. Franklinton is up above Meet 6-0. Good right now. Carr is up on Landry Walker 7-6.
That's a good game.
Mike Young with the first down catch, and look at the replay. It's wide open. And it hit.
Here's a Hahnville versus Patterson update. Hahnville just missed the 40-yard field goal, so it's still 10-7 down there in the jungle.
Karan Taylor, maybe a yard on the play. And here's a scoring update. Very shockingly, Ponchatoula is up 19-0 over Acadiana.
If you guys can see the look on my face in this box right now, I am very stunned.
And that was a fumble, and luckily Destrehan recovered it.
We know Destrehan is very familiar with Acadiana.
It's Grenier. And Mike Young, incomplete. So it's 2:50 left to play in the first half. It's less scoring in this quarter. 37-7. Fourth down and 11. Looks like Destrehan's going for it. So it's almost intercepted.
Woodlawn got lucky there.
Second down and 10 on the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. It's 3rd down and 5. As you see, the result is better for Woodlawn in this quarter.
Might be even better after halftime, after the talk coach might give them in the locker room.
He has 9 seconds on the play clock. And incomplete. He was very lucky. Destrehan's team was very lucky. And he didn't catch that. All right. Let's see how this punt goes. Most of the snaps for the punts.
Here's the Patterson and Hahnville update. Hahnville goes up 17-7.
Wow.
Anthony Williams just scored a touchdown. A 61-yard touchdown. That was a better punt.
A better snap. One of the best snap I've seen so far tonight. I've seen like 5, 6 of them went over the guy's head.
Tell you what, in 2 more weeks, it's going to be an awesome game between Destrehan and Hahnville.
I would like to see it go to overtime like it did 2 years ago.
That was so exciting.
I was in the crowd. I was in the student section. That was an awesome game. Karan Taylor goes back around. Karan Taylor. Route. And there's a flag on the play.
Destrehan coaches is not happy about.
That's a penalty for the Wildcats. First and 2. Justin Jefferson. First down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Grenier gets rushed. He's scrambling, and he gets tripped up.
The ground is very slippery, so he took a slip there as well.
And as you said earlier, it's been raining all day in Louisiana, and right down in St. Charles Parish.
The rain was supposed to go up until tonight, but it's holding up pretty well.
Getting a little chippy on the field. Third down to 6. 35 seconds left in the first half.
It's truly been an interesting first half.
And here we go. Touchdown, Destrehan. Mike Young. See Destrehan up 43-7.
Hahnville and Patterson are at halftime right now. Hahnville 17, Patterson 7.
It's a timeout for Destrehan. Looks like they have a little problem on the field. Substitutions.
So next week we will be broadcasting live from Tiger Stadium as Hahnville take on the Riverside Rebels, which has been another key and a good matchup this season. Hahnville's schedule is pretty jam-packed. Coach Salt said at least some of these teams that they're playing have made it to the championship or the semifinals. So it's great to see that Hahnville is testing themselves against some of these teams and seeing how well they go up against them.
Here we go with the extra point. An extra point is good with 23 seconds left. Destrehan 44, Woodlawn 7.
So Woodlawn started really rough.
One thing Destrehan needs to do when in the locker room, talk about do not let the lead go by you.
'Cause we've seen it happen.
Saw it.
Seen it happen.
Seen it in last week against Slidell.
It would be pretty bad to see if Destrehan will let such a big lead like this just slip away.
South Plaquemines is on top of Pope John Paul II, 12-0. St. James and Bogalusa's on top of St. James, 8-6. St. James has gotten better from a couple years ago. They had been through a few years that they haven't won a game. Hunter Bright with the kickoff.
"17 seconds left in this first half.
See, they've had a rough first half for Woodlawn. As you see on the bottom links, when it says buy pink, buy a link. We want you to buy a link for breast cancer. Support breast cancer.
That was number 3, Javin Myers.
And as Clock is running down. That's the end of the first half. Destrehan 44, Woodlawn 7. We'll be right back when the second half starts.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Woodlawn High School Baton Rouge is proud to present the Woodlawn County Game. They will be performing the first two parts of the 2015 competition, titled A Day in the Life. This show is dedicated to Miss Keely Billings. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Woodlawn High School Panther Marching Band. Tonight, the Dusty Darlings will be performing for your entertainment to the song Burning Up. The Dusties are under the swing direction of Captain Faith Meyer, Co-Captain Caitlin Champagne, and Lieutenant Skylar Burgess and Lynn Wilson. They are under the direction of McKay Burgess. The Dusties would like to thank their top sponsors: DNR Group Incorporated, Endurance Fitness, Full Circle Reform Bureau Insurance, St. Louis Travel Center, Amy's Dance Academy, Florida Marine, Ken Schwarzer with Edward Jones Investments, and C&D Point. May I have the attention of Coach Chris Smear. Please report to the press box. Coach Chris Smear, please report to the press box.
All right, we are back. Starting the second half. As Destrehan had an awesome first half. 44-7. We start in the second half. I am Jacob Vicknair. And is coming in is Asia Jupiter. All right, let's see how this second half goes for both teams.
See if Woodlawn worked on their game plan a little bit.
Woodlawn in the first half had trouble with their punting snaps. A couple times it ended up touchdowns for Destrehan, or a great field position for Destrehan Wildcats. Let's see how they'll do this half. Incomplete pass. East Ascension is on top of Thibodaux 14-10. John Curtis is in the fourth quarter against Shades Valley, Alabama, 38-13. It kind of looked like it was almost intercepted at first. And it's the first down. Right now, E.D. White is on top of Lakeshore, 28-24. That's a good one going on right now.
Oh, yeah. Nelson.
Incomplete pass.
Pass looked like it was intended for number 29, Jacob London. Score update. The first play of the third quarter, Hahnville takes a 24-7 lead up against Patterson. 57-yard touchdown.
And that was a sack.
And Nelson just looks like he's exhausted. He's been getting hit left and right.
And number 6, Deontay Flowers, was the one that sacked him. Fountain Blue is all over Bonneville, 28-0.
Wow.
And that is right ahead of first down. Nelson with a gain on 3 on the play. Central Lafourche is on top of Vanderbilt Catholic, 15-7. So it's 3rd down and 7. Right now, Carr is up 21-6.
Nelson takes another hit.
Yeah, they have been all over him so far in this game. Carr is up 21-6 on top of Landry Walker. Let's see how it's a really good snap. Improved on the snap. And a short punt. Right around the 20-yard line.
It's better snap than what we've seen so far in the game.
Probably what they were talking about at halftime. Looked like that improved a lot. So it's 8:15 left to play in the third quarter. Score is 44-7. First and 10. Grania in the shotgun formation. Christian Mosley with the first down.
Knocked out of bounds by Sean White.
So it's first down and 10. After Christian Mosley's long run. Second down and 8. All right, second down and 8. Ron Taylor.
It's 14. Cortland Walker. It's a linebacker and wide receiver.
So it's Chad Serrano with the run. And it was still a blowout, but Woodlawn has gotten a little better. Better than the first quarter to remember that they don't want to look back on. Went up 30. Destrehan was up 30-7 in the first quarter. So it's first down and 10 at the Chad Serrano with a long run. Grenier in the shotgun formation. Hands it off to Chad Serrano.
Stopped quickly. We got 3 Panther defenders.
A lot of times, other high schools will keep trying to pound up to like close to 70 points. Rarely see that out of Coach Robichaud in Destrehan. He shows them respect. Just tries to run out the clock and
win the game.
Win the game and don't put extra beating on him. He's done that for many years. Second down and 8 on the 4 and they're at the 40-yard line, third down and 6. And Grenier in the shotgun formation. Grenier hands it off to Chad Serrano. Fighting for yards, and he may have gotten a first down.
Got it.
First down for the Wildcats. Pounded on the ground.
Another score update. Hahnville is truly making the statement down there in Booty, taking the lead up a notch, 31-7.
Wow.
With 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third quarter.
So it's first down and 10 on the 34-yard line. Christian Mosley. 5 yards on the play.
If you want to keep up with us and figure out when is our next broadcast, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Press to Play.
Yep. We'll be seeing be Hahnville and Riverside at Tiger Stadium in Booty next week.
So I talked to some of the Riverside players during halftime, and they're excited.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
They won tonight 27-19 against Parkview Baptist. Ponchatoula is up 26-0 on top of Acadiana. $26-0.
Wow.
So it's third down and 4. Christian Mosley. Hard to bring down.
Each of Destrehan's running backs, Karan Taylor, John Williams, and Christian Mosley, they have a lot to offer. And it's going to be great to see how all three of those guys grow as the season goes along. And John and Karan are both seniors, I believe. So, have an injured player on the field for Woodlawn.
And he's walking in on his own power. It's another flag for Destrehan.
These penalties can hurt.
Third and 17.
Ooh.
Really hard hit.
That was both number 1, Jaron Anderson, and 17, Sean White. As we look at the replay.
It's a
Looks like
flag
there's
on
a
the
flag
play.
on the play.
I would say maybe it's a delay of game. It's a third false start in a row for the Wildcats. So another punt for Will Sermon. Great punt. And that is end of the third quarter. Destrehan 44, Woodlawn 7. So what Destrehan's doing is just running down the clock for less.
Close out this game.
Close out the game and kind of help Woodlawn out. Just, you know, without any more punishment.
As we know, October is Breast Cancer Month. Both of the schools are selling pink links. Money goes towards breast cancer research. Competing to see who has the longest pink links, and it will be revealed at the Hahnville versus Destrehan game. Battle on the River broadcast.
Think pink, buy a link. Go as Woodlawn comes back out. Yeah, I can see Destrehan and Hahnville making a really, really good game.
Oh, they're gonna battle it out.
It's gonna be a battle on the river. I predict it's gonna be a really good game. Better than the last 2 years.
Yes. It's a dangerous position for Woodlawn right now.
It looked like it hit a Woodlawn helmet, and as y'all know, that year Destrehan beat Hahnville 49-0, and then the last year they played them twice, beat them 24-7, 24-6. Yeah, first down on the play.
That was Myers on the run. As you look at the replay, Nelson, the quick pass to Myers, gained him a couple yards. Touchdown for Destrehan.
Really?
Wow. Completely.
Two officials are just standing there saying it's not, and one official alone in the end zone says touchdown. So they're deciding on it.
If that touchdown does count, it would be 50-7.
It's incomplete. So it's back at 44. So it's Destrehan 44, Woodlawn 7. It was an incomplete pass. And in the playoffs last year, Destrehan beat him 24-12. That was a very entertaining game, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get even better. Bad snap for Woodlawn.
We've seen those type of snaps majority of the game, and it's definitely cost Woodlawn.
That's what they need to do at practice Monday and all through the week. Just get better at the snaps.
Here's another score update coming from Hahnville. Hahnville scores another touchdown. They're completely blowing out Patterson right now, 38-7.
Now I'm saying I can't wait for this
So,
battle on the river.
Both teams are having a great night tonight. Both might actually hold their opponents to only 7 points.
Yep.
Which makes me more excited for the battle on the river.
I would say it may be a low-scoring game this year.
Oh, yes.
Both defenses playing tonight. Last year it was only 3-0 at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
And then Destrehan pulled away. So it's first down and 10. CJ. It's a first down for the Wildcats.
Before the big battle on the river game, Hahnville has their ultimate test against Riverside next week. That's just going to be a taste of what we're going to get.
Oh, yeah. Quarterback out for the Wildcats is Will Sermon as Colin Grenier takes a rest. Try to rest his players.
Played a great game tonight. A lot of his passes were complete. It's a very great game. Great game for all the guys. So they deserve a rest.
That is John Emery. Third down and 6. This Destrehan is just running down the clock.
Next week, Destrehan has a good test. Play the John Eric Patriots.
I would say that's going to be not a blowout, but it's going to be a really good game.
John Eric beat East St. John 30-0 last week. So coming from both Destrehan and Hahnville, going to have some great tests before the big game.
Oh, yeah. This is Will Sermon, the shotgun formation. Sermon just brings down the clock. And that's a first down for Destrehan. As in his first down. So it's Robert Hall, number 29.
Got any more scores from around?
McDonough 35 is on top of Slidell, 14-6.
Huh?
There's a good one going on in Belt Chase and East Jefferson. It's 7-7 in the third quarter. H.L. Bourgeois is on top of Ellender, 16-6. Mandeville on top, very shockingly, in the third quarter, 12-0 against Barb. On top of Barb. It's one of the best in the state. Really good one going on in West St. John on top of Donaldsonville, 13-6. E.D. White and Lakeshore is 28-24. As I said, that's been a good one all game long. Sermon is filling down the clock. Lutcher is on top of West Jefferson, 12-7. And they've been talking about Lutcher the past couple weeks, beating Destrehan and beat another high-powered team last week.
Destrehan's just running out the clock at this point.
For respect, it's just Coach Roby's show. I like to put a lot of points on his opponents. Henry. It's a really low-scoring game right now. Assumption on top of St. Martinville, 7-6 in the fourth quarter.
It's a good game.
Right now, it's still 26-0 against Acadiana. Ponchatoula on top of Acadiana. Fourth down at 8. Fumble. And it was turnover on downs anyway. It's 3:40 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Not exactly what Robichaud wanted, but
looks like all the scoring is in the first half. They haven't scored in the second half. So 2nd down and 2. Clock keeps running down. There's 2:25 left to play in the game.
As the clock keeps ticking on.
1:50 left to go in the game. And stay tuned next week, Friday night at Tiger Stadium in Booty. The Riverside Rebels comes and visits the Hahnville Tigers. As you look, Hahnville is going 2-0 in a year as they are blowing out Patterson.
38-7.
And right now, 120 left, around 120 left to play. Destrehan is going to go 2-0 on the year. A lot better game than last week. Pretty much held the lead.
The ultimate test comes for both of the teams next week. It just prepares them for the game between those two. Everett is a great team, and Riverside is definitely a great team to watch.
Yeah.
So it's just a test for both Hahnville and Destrehan before it's actually time to take on each other.
That's 45 seconds left. It's almost about to do it.
Clock keeps ticking on. Destrehan will go 2-0 on the season.
And it's 22 seconds left to go in the game. And they're just running out the clock.
And that'll do it, folks.
And that would do it as the clock ticks to 10 seconds. And as Destrehan hits 0, Destrehan 44, Woodlawn 7. As Destrehan came out 30-7 at the first quarter, and now it's 44-7.
You know, Woodlawn had a lot of bad decision making in the first quarter. Already there was like a couple minutes had already gone by, and Destrehan was already up 14-0.
Yeah.
There were bad snaps, and their defense just looked really disorganized, and it just wasn't the start.
I see potential in this team.
Oh, yeah.
It's just they gotta get better at their defense. And one thing is their punting snaps.
Oh yeah.
They need to work on that on their practices.
Oh yeah.
And good luck to Woodlawn throughout the year. And that'll do it. Tune us next time, next Friday night. Hahnville plays at home.
It's
against the
Riverside.
Riverside Rebels. I'm Jacob Vickner, HE Jupiter Side. Have a great night.
Guess that's it.